Hey, how are you doing? All right, welcome to this YouTube video. It's titled 7 Wrong Mindsets That Women Have. All right. I just feel the 7 things are mindsets that women have entertained over time, and I think they don't get us the best results. All right, so let's look at number 1. Many women feel I'm useless without marriage. Now, of course, they did not say it like this, but in their actions and in their behavior, you could tell that a lot of women kind of place marriage like, you know, it's all they're here for, it's all their lives are about. And that's not good. You have so much to do in this life. You have so much aspects of you, even aside marriage. All right, everything is not around who you marry, when I marry. I've been a marriage coach for a long time, and I see that it's one of the faulty mindsets that women have. You see, having this mindset makes you place marriage at an unnecessarily high priority, and it affects every other thing. And sometimes it's those other things that actually make you more attractive for marriage. But a lot of women have that feeling that, hey, if I'm not married, I'm useless. If I'm not married, something's wrong with me. If I'm not married, I'm not who God has made me to be. No, there are other aspects of you. There's your purpose. You have family, you have relationships. There are other aspects of you that you could focus on. All right, you are not useless, without marriage. I need you to understand that. All right, I know you get some of your self-esteem from relationships and marriages. However, it's not priority. If marriage was so important, God would have created us, with our spouses at the same time. All right, they would have birthed us into this world together with our spouses. But you see, you were born alone. It means that you are enough. All right, you are just enough the way you are. There's so much investments God has made already inside you, even without marriage. All right, and like I normally tell people, it's not everybody that will marry. That's the honest truth. All the pressure we face, we put it on ourselves. It's self-imposed pressures of a marriage. It's not everybody that will marry. Some people, the kind of purpose they have won't allow them or won't encourage them to marry. See somebody like Jesus Christ. He knew his time here on the earth was short. He knew the kind of purpose he had. He was coming to die for other people. I mean, which woman will you tell that you're going to die and she'll be happy? No, she will not allow you to die. In fact, she'll say you're not dying. In fact, she'll say you're not going out today. All right, so Jesus' calling will not allow him to marry. People like John the Baptist, people like Apostle Paul, there were other people that their kind of purposes they had, the kind of assignments they had in God. Marriage could not come into those things. In other words, so in this life, the things that you should give priority, number 1, your relationship with God, salvation, and number 2, your purpose, why you are here. Those are things that you don't need anybody to agree for you to do. But marriage, you need another person to be available, you need that person to like you, and the truth is that it's not everybody that will like you. So, hey, you're not useless without marriage. Number 2, many women have the mindset that I will change him when I marry him. All right, my advice is that do it, change him before you marry him. All right, many women have the mindset that once I marry him, I will change him. I don't know why women think like that. I think it's the nurture part of women, is the fix-it nature of women. All right, women have nurture in them naturally. Women have a fix-it mentality. Men run away from trouble, but women run to trouble. The reason is because women have that feeling, that inclination that they can fix things. All right, I think it's a God-given thing though. They feel they can fix things. That's why good girls sometimes marry bad boys. They feel they can change him. All right, listen, it's a risky business to think I would change him when I marry him, especially on important things like their walk with God. You know clearly as a Christian, God has said you can't marry someone that is not a Christian. You can't marry an unbeliever. And you're saying I'll convert and marry him. I'll change him when we get married. He has some kind of habits now that you can't stand. But you're saying I'll change him when I marry him. I'll get him to stop drinking when I marry him. I'll get him to stop smoking when I marry him. I'll get him to stop cheating when I marry him. No, that is a risky business. If at all you are going to embark on that journey, it should be I will change him before I marry him, not I will marry him and change him. What do I mean by this? I mean, let him change now before you marry him. If there's something that's a deal breaker in his life and you can't cope with this thing, instead of postponing the change date, backtrack it or fast track it, let him change first before we go ahead. If it's somebody that doesn't go to church and you want him to come to church with you, don't say when we marry I will convince him. No, he has to change now. And I understand that some people can even pretend, but I'm just saying, I'm not a fan of changing people. Honestly, we can't even really change people. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm just trying to say, look, it's wrong to postpone the date. If you want to embark on this journey of changing somebody, change him before. That's all I'm saying. All right, let him show you the change now before you marry. Not I'll marry him and I will change him. Women just have a way of putting marriage in front and saying, oh, no. I just want to marry him, so I'll change him. Let's just get married so that I will change him. No. People are hard to change, especially when they've already gotten what they want. All right, change him first before you marry him. Number 3. All right, many ladies also have the mindset that if I lower the standards, he will love me. Many ladies have that mindset that if I can lower the standards, maybe my standards are too high. If I lower it, it will make him come, it will make him agree, it will make him marry me. So I see women constantly lowering their standards. It's getting lower and lower every day. In the days of our parents, people had more standards, but I've seen it constantly over the years get lower and lower and lower. We are now at the stage where women are proposing. We're now at the stage where women are giving engagement ring. We're now at the stage where women are the ones sponsoring the whole wedding because they're constantly trying to lower standards. You need to know something, right? For men especially, lowering standards does not help men. You need to get that. You see, in fact, increasing your standards gives you better chances at being happy, at getting the right people interested in you. Lowering your standards allows every Tom, Dick, and Harry, to come and invade your life, to come and play with you, to come and toy with you, to come and mess around with you. All right, standards have a way that it removes those that are not serious. So maintain your standards, okay? Make sure they're reasonable standards, but maintain your standards. Don't just keep lowering your standards, thinking that it will motivate a man. Men are totally opposite from women. Lowering standards does not motivate men. It actually demotivates men. I have on that video that I'll post soon that is titled "How to Demoralize Your Man" or how to discourage your man. Lowering your standards is part of it. When you lower standards, men lose their drive, to even pursue you any further. So you must understand how it works. All right, don't lower your standards. Have basic standards. Standards like, I'm going to wait till marriage to have sex. That's a good standard. It's a scriptural standard. It's common sense standard. That way, anybody that doesn't want anything long term is going to get tired easily. They're going to get tired easily. Women think, if I do everything they want me to do, he's going to love me. Oh, men are different. Doing everything he wants you to do is not going to make him love you. It's going to even demotivate him more. All right? Don't lower your standards. Next. Some women have the mindset that men have to take care of me. I don't know how we arrived here, but a lot of women have that mindset that, if I'm ever going to have anything to do with the man must take care of me. Now, you need to know where the origin of some of these mindsets came from. All right? A lot of insecure men use this to control women. They like the fact that the women were not financially stable, were not financially viable, so they were in control of the economy, they were in control of the money. And listen, anybody that's controlling the money has a way of also controlling everything. So men enjoyed this privilege because a lot of women were not doing things. But the days have changed. If you really, really want to be taken seriously, it's important that you understand that, money is not just enough for you to follow a man. All right, don't have that mindset that a man must take care of me. No, what the Bible actually says is that he that does not work should not eat. It's talking about all adults. All adults should be able to work. Okay, so if you don't get married to 33, so you will not take care of yourself. That's what it means. If you don't get married to 25, it means you have no job. No, what is expected is that you ought to be doing something already. You ought to be doing a job, learning a trade, doing a business before you meet this man. There's just something about a woman that is financially stable that provokes respect from a man. All right? When a man thinks you're a liability, there's a way he's going to treat you. All those men that take care of women, or all those women that allow men to take care of them, you need to follow up with the story and find out whether they are respected in their homes. You need to find out whether they are respected in those relationships. You see, when you're a liability, when you can't even, if you're on a date, you can't even get angry and take a cab home because you can't afford it. That reduces the kind of respect men have for you. So, all right, take care of yourself. And I've been privileged to relate with a lot of billionaires or millionaires that are women, and I always look at them and wonder, what if they acted like the young girls of today and say, a man must take care of me? That means all those businesses that they could have started, all the great things they could have done, the industries, the money, the billions they could have made would have been lost because we want a man to take care of you. All right, so please, it's important. I've shared with men all the time. In those days when the men were totally in control of finances, when there was a quarrel between husband and wife, you see the husband tell the woman, you will leave my house today. See, if both of you buy the house together. or if you are able to even afford a house. Leave my house today is no more a threat. Do you understand? It gives you respect when you earn your own money. So please don't have the mindset that a man must take care of you. Now, don't get me wrong, it's okay for a man to take care of you, but that shouldn't be because you can't take care of yourself. Do you understand? It shouldn't be because you can't stand on your own. It should be because he loves you, all right? Not because you can't survive on your own. There's a world of difference when you are also able to bring something to the table. It gives you respect. You don't want to miss it. Those men that acquire a woman like part of the furniture, they will treat that woman like part of the furniture. That means they will ignore her till whenever they, want to talk. It won't be the same as when you are bringing something to the table, all right? So next point, all right? Wrong mindset that women have is that they see other women as their competition. Oh, some women live their lives to compete with other women. I don't know whether it's just an instinctive thing with women. Do you know most of the things women spend money on is not even for men? It's more about, outdoing other women. Most of the expensive hairdos, expensive wigs, expensive shoes, men don't know the difference. We don't know the difference between an expensive shoe and a cheap shoe. We don't know the difference between an expensive wig and a cheap one. We don't know the difference. Most times women are competing and contesting with each other. And I think you guys should slow it down, all right? I think because women generally battle with their esteem. Let me explain it this way. Women compare themselves to the best, men compare themselves to the worst. So in counseling and in things like that, you will notice women will always say, oh, why can't you be like, oh, so and so and so. They compare themselves to the best around them. Men say, oh, am I not better than Mr. So and so and so? They compare themselves with the worst guy. You say, oh, this man, you say, you complain that I come home late. Mr. So and so sleeps outside the house. So that's men. Men compare themselves to the worst. Women compare themselves to the best. So, but you need to understand that the other woman around you is not really your competition. All right, you need to be secure in yourself. I've even seen ladies that have gone to fight other women over a man that has not even defined their relationship. You are arguing and fighting with people commenting on his post when he has not even made it clear. He has not taken a stand that you are his wife or you are his woman or you are his fiancé, and you're already fighting other women. You need to calm down and be secure in yourself. Other women are not your competition. I believe that in the times to come, women will collaborate more as opposed to competing more. All right, next point. And I think this might be the last one. Not fully developing other aspects of your life. One of the things I've discovered amongst women is that somehow a lot of them, now of course it's not all of them, I know there are some other people that are doing it right, but a lot of women I also meet, and in my counseling job and all that, a lot of them don't develop other aspects of their life. They build too much around marriage and family. Now, I know you are, created for family as a woman, I understand that. However, you need to go over and above your natural instincts and develop other aspects of your life. You are a whole being, all right? So develop your passion for other things, develop your hobbies, develop your interest in other topics outside of the regular things, all right? Develop other aspects of your life. What I discover a lot of women do is that they focus so much on beauty and things that attract the opposite sex. That's all their lives are about. There are a lot of people like that. Their lives are all about hair, makeup, beauty, skin regimen. That phrase has become so popular. Skin regimen, beauty. And the whole concept of beauty is about attracting somebody else. What you need to realize is that the other aspects of your life are the things that will actually keep a man's attention, all right? Yes, your wig, your skin, your makeup can attract the man, but those other aspects of your life you develop are things that will keep the man. Can he carry on conversations with you? Outside of your looks, the looks will only get him attracted for a short time. The long term will be, what you have going on inside you, what you have going on, in your head, other aspects of your life that make you interested. And the beauty of developing other aspects of your life is this. When you do get married or when you do have a relationship, you will not become too needy. You see, many women don't have a life outside of their relationship, outside of their marriage. So when they get married, they want the man to talk to them all the time. And this man is busy. This man can't call you every minute. He's busy, he has a life. But you see, when you don't have a life, you now become so needy that you want to talk to this man all the time. And when he's not available to talk to you all the time, you are now frustrated and unhappy. You see, when you have a life, he will even miss you. Let him even miss you. Let him even miss you. And he's even craving your presence, craving conversations with you. Not that you are always available and you are too available that he's running away from you, all right? Develop other aspects of your life. So I hope this short video blessed you and it helped you work on these mindsets. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Share this with other ladies you know. And if you need counseling services, details are also here. You can schedule this counseling session with me or with any other of our Loved It and Marriage certified cancel us. All right. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Make sure you subscribe. Don't forget and turn on notifications. God bless you. See you later.